Why does calm make some people feel uneasy, while chaos feels like home? Why do we chase peace but sabotage it the moment we find it? Why does silence feel threatening when we say we want stillness so badly? What if what we call chaos is actually comfort wearing a mask? Some people are addicted to fireworks. It's not the kind that light up the sky, but the kind that explode inside them. Arguments, panic, drama, intensity. And the darker truth is this: for many, calm is not peace. It is danger. Because when nothing is happening, everything they've been running from finally catches up. Most people think that once your external world becomes quiet, your mind will follow. That if you leave the chaos behind, the toxic partner, the stressful job, the unstable home, you'll finally find peace. But what if the chaos wasn't outside of you? What if you brought it with you? Because at some point it started to feel safer than peace ever did. This isn't just anxiety or poor choices. This is the brain learning to associate calm with danger. This is nervous system conditioning, often rooted in trauma. It's the psychological equivalent of bracing for an explosion, even in a silent room. And sometimes, when the fireworks stop, the silence is deafening. So we light another match. Psychologists call this state hypervigilance. It's when your mind is constantly scanning for threats, even when none are present. Often formed in childhood, it's a survival adaptation when a parent's mood changed without warning. When love came with conditions, or when comfort was always followed by conflict. Your brain learns to never relax, to always prepare, to treat calm as a lie. Over time, the nervous system rewires itself so deeply that peace becomes unfamiliar. And in the mind, unfamiliar is unsafe. So when everything is still, it doesn't feel safe. It feels like the eye of a storm. You finally get into a stable relationship, and after a few months, something starts to feel off. They don't yell, they don't pick fights, they listen. It should feel good, but it doesn't. You start arguments for no reason, you become suspicious. You sabotage. Not because you want to, but because the lack of chaos makes you feel exposed. If they're not exploding, maybe they're hiding something. If they're not criticizing you, maybe they're about to leave. Your body can't sit in calm without interpreting it as a threat, so it reaches for the nearest match and strikes it. This is also why some people are drawn to intense people. The fast-moving relationship, the hot and cold affection, the unpredictable attention. It mimics early emotional patterns. The same way the sound of fireworks might bring some people joy and others anxiety. Emotional chaos feels alive to those raised in it. It has volume. It has movement. Calm feels dead in comparison. And so they chase the high of instability, because it's not instability to them, it's home. Trauma bonding also plays into this. Intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanism that makes slot machines addictive, is often present in emotionally volatile relationships. A partner who alternates between love bombing and withdrawal trains your brain to crave the chaos. The highs feel higher when they follow lows. The validation feels richer after rejection. This keeps you invested, hooked, and loyal to people who hurt you, because they also provide relief. And eventually your body stops craving peace. It craves relief from chaos instead, which means you have to stay in the chaos to get it. Some people think they're just intense or passionate, but often it's nervous system dysregulation, constant emotional spike hand crash cycle driven by the brain, its expectation of danger, and its attempt to feel in control. You might find yourself provoking arguments, picking the wrong partners, overthinking a kind message, or panicking during quiet weekends. Because the absence of noise creates space for the mind to whisper the things you've been ignoring. Calm gives you no distraction, and that can feel unbearable. So here's the hardest truth. If you're used to emotional fireworks, true peace might feel boring. You'll tell yourself you're not attracted to the person who treats you well. You'll say you work best under pressure. You'll claim you're just a passionate person. But what if the truth is you've confused chaos with intensity, because that's what your nervous system was trained to expect? And what if peace is only boring because you felt safe enough to experience it fully? The good news is, this can change. Rewiring the nervous system takes time, but it is possible. The first step is noticing the pattern without shame. It's noticing when calm makes you uncomfortable. when your mind starts inventing threats, when you reach for an argument because the silence feels louder than a scream, this awareness alone starts to weaken the grip. The next step is learning to sit in the discomfort of calm. It's not forever, just a little longer each time. Let the quiet feel unfamiliar without labeling it as bad. This is how you teach your body that not all stillness is dangerous, that love doesn't have to be earned through tension, and not every silence is a warning. If your body's used to running, peace will feel like stagnation. But it's not. It's a different kind of movement. One that doesn't jerk or jolt. One that moves through breath, through presence, through the kind of safety that doesn't need to be proven over and over again. You won't always crave chaos. You have to learn to survive peace first. Some people think healing feels like bliss, but the truth is, healing often feels like boredom, like emptiness, like withdrawal. Not because peace is empty, but because chaos was filling space that wasn't meant for it. When you remove the fireworks, you're left with a quiet sky. At first, that emptiness feels unbearable. But if you can sit with it long enough, you'll realize something. The sky was never broken. It was just waiting for a different kind of light. Protect your energy. Stay curious. Subscribe for more from Beneath the Cortex.